YouTube, it's your boy Real Rob, boy back with another video. Look, first of all, I just want to say, I want to give a shout out to Chris Rock. I want to give a special shout out to Chris Rock for handling that situation with pure class, pure professionalism, and pure discipline. Chris Rock, you a real man, and I want to let you know that. Okay, let's talk about the whole Will Smith situation because I want to shed light upon the situation. Because first of all, this my thing. I didn't even know the Oscars was on. I didn't even know this thing. I'm not even the shit that everybody else is into. I'm not even into. Like I barely even watch television, so I didn't even know that the Oscars was on yesterday. So I check on YouTube. I'm scrolling down YouTube and I just see a video. I just see Will Smith, so I click on it. I didn't even know the Oscars was on because I'm not into this worldly stuff that everybody else into. I could care less about the Oscars or the Grammys and those things. That doesn't do anything for me, especially when I'm not even involved. But yeah, so I'm looking and I just see the video where Will Smith. I see the video where he slaps Chris Rock for telling a little joke. I get the joke was Chris Rock made a little joke that was scripted. And I guess he said something about Jada Pinkett being G.I. Jane or something like that. And it was a joke. This is my thing. It was a joke. It was not that serious. It wasn't serious enough to where a man could just get mad enough to just walk up to another man and smack him like that. It wasn't that serious. It wasn't that serious. It wasn't. The joke Chris Rock said, let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure that Will Smith and Jada, they was aware of the joke. I'm pretty sure because it was scripted. And he read it off the teleprompter. I'm pretty sure everybody was aware of Chris Rock. And Chris Rock is a class A comedian. He does this anyway. So you should already know what you expect when you dealing with Chris Rock. He's a comedian. Chris Rock was not in the wrong here. Obviously, it was Will Smith, and I'm going to tell you why it was Will Smith. This is why Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. Let me tell you something, because it wasn't about the joke. It wasn't about the joke. We can all tell that, we can all see that once Chris Rock made that joke that Will was laughing. He started laughing as well, but if you look over to the left, no, if you look over to his left, you see Jada, and she not laughing at all. You know how entitled women are. You know how narcissistic women are. They think that she's entitled. She thinks everything's about her. Meaning, if somebody else Jada Pinkett would have laughed if he said that about somebody else's wife. But guess what? He said it about her. Typical narcissistic behavior. Everything's got to be about her. She has no sense of humor at all because she thinks the world revolves around her. She's an entitled person. As soon as Will Smith seen her not laughing, soon as he seen her reaction, he baited up. He simped up. He simped up bad. He simped up. Because let me tell you something. Will Smith is not the man of that relationship. Jada Pinkett Smith is the man of the relationship. Will Smith is controlled by his wife. He has no say so. He is ultra simping. I love Will Smith. I do. I love Will Smith, but I've lost a ton of respect for Will Smith because that was the most undisciplined, unnecessary, unclassiness shit ever. With Will Smith, let me tell you something. He didn't smack Chris Rock because of the joke. No, he smacked Chris Rock because Chris Rock was his scapegoat. Will Smith, you gotta understand, Will Smith been battling demons for some time now. Will Smith has been getting humiliated for years now. And guess who's been humiliating? Guess who's been humiliating him? His wife. The person that you went up on stage and defended don't even give a fuck about you. That woman don't care about you. Why you didn't have that energy why you didn't smack August Alsina when he was playing on your wife? Where was that? This my thing. Where was that energy when August Alsina was in bed with your wife? Why didn't you smack him? Why you didn't smack August Alsina when he went on that talk show and exposed what was going on? Because let me tell you something. Because people pick and choose. People pick and choose. He wasn't gonna mess with August Alsina because August Alsina from Louisiana. August Alsina is from the hood. He wasn't gonna do that. We're talking about a man that still talks about being jealous of Tupac Shakur. Tupac is dead. Why are you still talking about a man that's deceased? This my thing. You took your anger and frustration out on Chris Rock because you didn't have the guts and you wasn't man enough to fucking stand up to your wife when she was making you look like a bitch. She's still making you look like a bitch. That wasn't even a joke. You took your anger out. Let me tell you something. It's called projection. It's called projection. It's called blame shifting. Chris Rock didn't do nothing wrong. That was a part of the script. That was a part of the plan. But was not a part of the plan is you going up there and smacking that man for absolutely no reason when you knew it was a joke. Where's your sense of humor? You don't have any because your wife tells you what to do. Your wife tells you how to think. Your wife tells you how to feel. You can't even feel anymore because you're so trauma bonded. It is ridiculous. Will Smith is trauma bonded and he had it by his wife. That is a negative soul tie. He has a negative soul tie to Jada Pinkett Smith because she's his handler. She's and notice what he said. He said that Denzel Washington, on his speech, he said that Denzel Washington said, the devil gonna come for you at your highest moment. Well, let me tell you something, Will Smith. You didn't pass the test because you gave the devil exactly what he wanted. By you going up there smacking Chris Rock, you made the devil happy because you done the devil's deed. You didn't listen to Denzel Washington at all. Chris Rock wasn't the reason, the joke wasn't the reason why Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. It was because of all the pain, the abuse, the neglect, the cheating, the suffering that his wife put him through. But he don't have the guts enough to confront his wife because guess what? He's scared of his wife. He's in fear of his wife. We can see that this man fears his wife. This woman publicly humiliated you. And you still forgave this woman. You still is laying up in bed with this woman. What is wrong with these men? Like, why grab your balls? Where's your balls? Don't take your anger and frustration out on Chris Rock because you ain't man enough to confront your woman because she tells you what to do. You was wrong for that, Will. He wrong for that. And everybody knows he's wrong for that. And I'm going to tell you something. By him going on stage, it did not make, let me tell you something. You did not humiliate Chris Rock. You humiliated yourself because America is laughing at you right now. The world is laughing at you because of what you've done. Look at what you've done. You just showed the world how beta you are. You just showed you ain't doing nothing but proving Jada Pinkett right. You don't have the pants of the relationship, Will Smith. I love you. Will does not have the pants. That's not what real men do. You could have pulled Chris Rock to the side after you received the award or after the Oscars and said, hey, man, look, that joke was inappropriate, man. It was inappropriate. I don't think you should say that anymore. You could have just talked to him one-on-one. What made you, let me tell you something. That is what weak men do. That's what weak men do and try to please a woman because he's trying to please a woman that doesn't even truly love him. That woman does not love you, Will Smith, and you know that. You know that. That woman did not. You was wrong for that, Will. You was wrong. You was wrong. Go get some professional help. Go within. Go seek God. Go confront Jada. She the enemy. Chris Rock not the enemy. August Alsina not the enemy. Your wife is the enemy. But you're too scared because you're trauma bonded and you have this negative soul tie. And you don't want to cut that soul tie because you fear what's gonna happen afterwards. She gonna take you for everything you got. And all that crying, that acceptance speech, that acceptance award speech meant shit because let me tell you something. For it is in a woman's nature to weep. All that crying you did, that wasn't masculine energy. That was feminine energy. You acted like a woman on stage crying. I'm not finna feel sorry for you when I just know you smacked a man for absolutely no reason. This man did not deserve to get smacked, and you up there talking about some, oh, well, I'm here to, well, I don't know what he said. I just know he was talking about some, he want to love. And no, you don't want to love. You don't want to love because if you love, you want to smack that man. That man didn't put his hands on you. You physically assaulted a man. Talking about some love and this and that. No, you don't love. That speech meant nothing. That speech, because you knew the reaction that you was going to get from the media and throughout America, you needed to play the victimization role. And by playing, what does a woman do when she lie on a man and gets caught? She cries. What did Will Smith do? He cried just like what? A woman. He was in his feminine feelings because he's not a real man. Real men don't do that. The only reason why you was crying, because the only reason why Will Smith was crying, why he was accepting that speech, is because he knew he was in the wrong, but he knew for a fact the consequences that he was gonna face after his actions. So he needed to play the victimization role. Will Smith, he needed to play the victimization role so so people can take the eyes off what he did, so they can feel sorry. We're not gonna feel sorry for you. I refuse to feel sorry for you. You just showed the world your true colors. People got to wake up. He just showed the world his true colors. Let me tell you something. He deserved an Oscar, all right, because he damn sure was acting when he was talking with that acceptance speech. Damn, you was a good actor, Will Smith. You had me. You don't have me now. And I love Will Smith. I do. And I pray that Will Smith gets the help that he needs, but that was wrong, Will. That was wrong. And Chris Rock handled that like a pro. That was wrong, Will. Real talk. Go get some help. Go confront your woman. You didn't have that energy when August Alsina was up in them guts. You didn't have that energy when he went and made that song, Entanglement. You didn't have that energy with him because you know better. People pick and choose. You pick and choose. And Will Smith, you have officially embarrassed yourself. You embarrassed yourself. That's why, and this is exactly why people don't allow black people to do shit. This is exactly why black people are labeled ignorant. This is exactly why black people don't get invited to these hierarchy events because of shit what Will Smith doing. Protecting a woman that don't even love you. People laughing at you, Will. You know, these people laughing at him right now for what he did. But all I got to say is, I made this video because you have to learn from Will Smith's mistakes. Don't be Will Smith in this situation. Be a man. Let me tell you something. Will Smith has officially lost his pride. And the worst thing a man could do on earth is lose his pride by the hands of a woman. Stay blessed, man. Chris Rock, keep going, bro. We love you. And Will Smith, get some